The intensity from WrestleMania 42 is still boiling over as CM Punk finds himself in the middle of a major post-show controversy. Fresh off his brutal championship defeat, CM Punk was caught on camera in a heated altercation at the MGM Grand Hotel and Casino, where he swatted a phone out of a fan's hand after a tense late-night encounter.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The drama didn't stop there as we look closer at the confrontation involving CM Punk, his friend Bayley, and an aggressive fan. With Ace Steel and security rushing to intervene, the footage shows just how high emotions were running for CM Punk following his exhausting battle against Roman Reigns earlier that night. We are also breaking down that grisly main event where Roman Reigns secured a dominant victory over CM Punk to retain the World Heavyweight title. Fans are still debating the shocking imagery of a bloodied CM Punk, while at the same time, the professional wrestling world is reeling from the emotional retirement of the legendary Brock Lesnar, who hung up his gloves after a loss to Obe Femi. More details are emerging about the hotel incident involving CM Punk, his wife AJ Lee, and the persistent fan that sparked the late-night scuffle. From the championship fallout to the end of an era with Brock Lesnar, there is so much to discuss regarding the biggest night in wrestling history. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update on these developing stories. Ever wonder what happens when the cameras stop rolling and the adrenaline of WrestleMania finally crashes? Well, for CM Punk, a rough night in the ring took a turn for the worse in the lobby of the MGM Grand. Footage caught by TMZ shows things getting tense after midnight, as Punk swatted a phone right out of a fan's hand. Now, the context here is key. The fan was crowding Bayley, filming her uncomfortably close while she was trying to have a private interaction. Security and Ace Steel had to jump in to defuse the situation before it spiraled further. The fan backed off, muttering an apology, even quipping that Punk must have had a bad day. And let's be honest, he wasn't wrong. Punk had just suffered a grueling defeat to Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship, leaving him battered and physically drained. It's a reminder that even for the biggest stars, the pressure doesn't just evaporate when the match ends. Dealing with aggressive fans after such a crushing loss is a recipe for disaster. What do you think? Is it ever okay for fans to cross that line, or should the superstars just keep their cool? Let me know your take in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more wrestling scoops. At the end of the day, even the toughest icons in this business are only human. What happens when the lights go down at WrestleMania and the adrenaline of a career-defining loss kicks in? For CM Punk, the answer turned into an ugly scene that's currently making waves across the wrestling world. Just hours after his crushing defeat to Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania 42, things boiled over in the lobby of the MGM Grand Hotel and Casino. TMZ has obtained footage showing a confrontation between Punk and a fan, and it is pretty tense. The incident reportedly kicked off when a fan started filming Bayley in the lobby. Punk, clearly still reeling from his championship loss, stepped in and knocked the phone right out of the fan's hand. You can actually see Ace Steel trying to step in as security scrambled to defuse the situation. Thankfully, it didn't devolve into an all-out brawl, and the fan backed off with multiple apologies, but the optics here are rough. We already knew Punk was struggling backstage at Allegiant Stadium, visibly defeated after the match, but this hotel incident feels like an unfortunate boiling over of that frustration. Now, the big question is how WWE handles this. As of now, the company has stayed silent on whether there will be any fallout for Punk, even as this clip goes viral. Tonight's episode of Raw is massive. It's the post-WrestleMania Fallout show, and we are all waiting to see if the best in the world even shows up. Is he heading for a rematch with Reigns, or is it time for a total reset before Backlash? If you want to keep up with every twist in this story, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. At the end of the day, emotions run high in this business, but when does the character end and the reality check begin? WrestleMania 42 ended with scenes that had fans cringing in their seats, And no, it wasn't just the choreography. The main event at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas delivered a brutal collision between Roman Reigns and CM Punk for the World Heavyweight title, but it was the aftermath that truly grabbed the headlines. After a high-octane battle, Roman Reigns secured his dominance by hitting 2 consecutive spears, cementing his victory in a massive display of power. However, the cameras didn't stay on the winner for long. The broadcast panned to a bloodied CM Punk, leaving viewers stunned by the severity of his head injury. It was a visceral, uncomfortable moment that immediately went viral. Social media, as you might expect, lit up instantly. Some fans called it ruthless, while others, the seasoned wrestling skeptics, started playing detective. A wave of speculation began claiming that Punk had bladed himself, using a hidden razor to intentionally draw blood to heighten the drama. This isn't exactly new territory for Punk. He faced similar accusations during his time at AEW. While we can't confirm if this was an accident or an old-school theatrical trick, the footage circulating online has kept the debate red-hot. But the drama didn't end with the blood. In a moment that honestly felt like the end of an era, the legendary Brock Lesnar seemingly walked away from the squared circle for good. After a tough loss to Obe Femi, the 48-year-old icon performed the classic, tear-jerking ritual. He left his gloves and boots in the center of the ring. With a heartfelt embrace from Paul Heyman and the crowd chanting his name, a 10-time champion and true combat sports legend officially hung up his boots. Legends like Kurt Angle are already chiming in with emotional tributes, marking a bittersweet turning point for the industry. It makes you wonder, with stars like Lesnar stepping away and the constant debate over the physical toll on modern performers, where is the sport heading next? What did you make of that final moment with Brock, and do you think Punk went too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the world of professional wrestling. Ever wonder what happens when the cameras stop rolling at WrestleMania? Well, the drama didn't stay in the ring this time. We are talking about an explosive lobby confrontation involving CM Punk at the MGM Grand. And honestly, it is a reminder that even the biggest stars have a breaking point. Following his tough loss to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 42, Punk was caught on video slapping a phone right out of a fan's hand. The situation unfolded after midnight, when that same fan began filming Punk's wife, wrestling star AJ Lee, as she shared a moment with Bayley. Now, while we know Punk is no stranger to heat, the context here is crucial. Witnesses are saying this fan had been badgering AJ for a photo despite her clearly saying no earlier. It is the classic boundary issue that many celebrities face, but when you are already riding the emotional roller coaster of a main event defeat, patience tends to wear thin. You can actually hear the guy scrambling to apologize, saying, "Sorry man, sorry Punk," as security stepped in to de-escalate the scene. It is a messy end to what was supposed to be a massive weekend. Between this, AJ's own loss to Becky Lynch, and that surprise title win for Brie Bella and Paige, the WWE roster had a wild few days in Vegas. It really makes you think, at what point does being a fan cross the line into harassment? Let me know your take in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more updates on the wrestling world. At the end of the day, even legends just want to walk to their hotel room in peace.